Well, hello everyone, my name is Pedro Morais Cruz, and today I'm going to present to you my project on educational resources and ICT, which is divided in two parts. The first one, it refers to the creation of a school activity in which I'm the teacher and I explain that activity. And in the second one, I will answer different questions posed by our teacher. So, here we go. Hi, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to explain an activity that we are going to do in class this week that is called Tell Me More About Your Tasties. You will form groups of 4 and each of you will have to choose a topic that you are looking for on the board and later mix the different topics you choose in a general presentation. But in the case you would like to choose another topic that is not on the board, you can choose whatever you want, but you must justify and explain why you have chosen that topic. For example, imagine that I decided to look information about animals. I will explain why I've decided to choose that topic. I don't know, for example, because I love animals, because I have 2 pets in my house. Explain it. Well, as you can see, there are a few topics that you can choose: books, places, foods, films, restaurants, sports. There are topics that are interesting and also they are related to our daily routine. This project will take the whole week and you will present your works the next Monday in class. Well, to do this project we will follow 5 steps. The first one, form groups of 4 and choose one leader to solve possible problems in the group. The second one, each member of the group must choose a different topic from the others, as I said before. The third one, you will have to do some research on this topic with the tools that I will explain later. The fourth, you will share the information with your group online at home. And 5, you will prepare a presentation to present on Monday, and you must include in that slide a kind of sentences to support your presentations. Okay, to do this activity, you must use these tools. The first one, to search for information about your work, you must use YouTube or Spotify. The aim of using these 2 tools is to achieve and improve visual and auditory content. They can be videos or podcasts, whatever you want. But from these 2 apps, you can add subtitles to follow the audio. One important thing on this part is that you must copy and paste the link of the page of Spotify on YouTube on your slide, because I need to know where did you get that information. I will show you later, but one of the rubrics of this task is to select appropriate information from the apps. In the case you don't know how to use Spotify, I will show you. YouTube is very simple and I explained last week how to use it. But on this new project, I have introduced Spotify that will bring you a huge amount of information. Well, you can download on your phone or laptop or just searching on Google Spotify. In the case you won't download the app, you must create an account to use the app online. It is compulsory. To create your account, you click on create an account, you introduce your email and the password you would like to use, and that's it. Also, if you would like to save the video, you click on the add, and for the next time you would like to see it again, you go to your library. Now, to share information with your group mates, you will use Discord. It is a big app, so I recommend you to use the web page. You will click on Open Discord to create your account. Discord is a huge app of global communication. You can create a service to talk with your friends, share your screens to show you how to play video games. So many things. But in this case, you will use Discord as a tool to communicate and share your information with your group mates. When you create your profile, you have a unique name with a specific number. To add a friend, you click on Add a Friend and you will write their name with his number. When you have added your friend, you can create a call and add people in the same meeting. There is an alternative to Discord that is Zoom. From my point of view, it is much better if you download the app on your phone, because if you use the web page, it could bring you different problems and it could be very difficult to work with this web page. When you have downloaded the app and enter, it will give you three options, but we are looking for the second one, that it is the register. We will fill the gaps about your age, email, birth, and so on. In the general page, you can create a meet that has a specific number to share with your group mates to enter in the call, or just send a message, a kind of invitation in their emails. Okay, the last web page that I bring you to make, in this case, the presentation is Google Presentation, because it is quite intuitive and easy to use. You can make original slides, you can add photos, pictures, you can also add music to your presentations, you can make transitions, you can do whatever you want. Now I'm going to talk about the problems that these apps may present. But from my point of view, these apps could present two main problems. The first one, the Wi-Fi. If there is no Wi-Fi in class, we cannot work. So I will change the date of the presentation, and we will continue reading the book and continue with the units. The second one could be different problems with the accounts. But if there were any type of problem, I will solve them. Furthermore, if we are talking about problems, this task could present in class three important problems. The first one that I said before, it is the Wi-Fi. If we don't have Wi-Fi, we cannot work. So I will change the day of presentation. The second one, the noise, because of the groups and also because of the videos. To solve the noise of the groups, the leader of every group will be in charge of keeping silence. And to solve the problems because of the noise of the videos, the school will lend you different earphones. And the third one, that if you don't have laptops or phones, the schools also will lend you one in class and also one in your house. Well, now I will show you one example of the students from last year who decided to look for information about mystery and thriller books. As you can see, he chose 3 books and he put sentences to support his part of the presentation. Also, you can see below the links of the pages from Spotify and YouTube. This project will take the whole week, 3 classes. In the first class, you will choose the topic and search information about the topic using the tools I gave you. In your house, you will have a meeting with your group mates to share your information. And in the second and in the third class, you will create the presentation. But how am I going to evaluate this task? As you can see, I will evaluate this task with this table and this criteria. I'm looking for the dynamic of the group, the topic that you have chosen, the tools you use, how did you select the information, how is your presentation going, if you have prepared or not. I will give you this paper individually at the end of the presentation to check your marks. To sum up, I would like to talk with you about why I decided to choose this activity. I think it is a useful way to improve your listening and reading competencies in English with the audio and the subtitles of the videos and the podcast. To improve your ability to create presentations and search for specific information with different tools, trying to avoid the same way like Wikipedia. To upgrade your ability to summary that information, and to participate in short situations with topics that from my point of view you may like it. Moreover, with this work you will be able to improve your dynamic, assess the most important information, how to search for information better, expand your technological skills, but also to upgrade your English. So on Monday, the groups will present randomly, and that's it. Good luck! Okay, now you are going to see the second part of the exam, in which I'm going to answer 3 questions. The first one is related to the 4 most important elements or concepts that we have seen in this course. The second one talking about the 3 most important elements of the DigiCompedu, and the third one, that it is the compulsory one, talking about the mark and the most important roles that I performed during the course. DigiCompedu is a framework that sets out a series of areas, digital competencies, that a teacher needs to be able to take advantage of the potential of technology to improve and innovate in education. From my point of view, the three most important areas are teaching and learning, evaluation, and professional engagement. Teaching and learning. This is the base of education. We will use technology and digital tools such as mobiles, tablets, and computers inside and outside the classroom to make classes much more dynamic and enjoyable and improve the acquisition of content, to reinforce the real objective of learning, to introduce new teaching methods such as flipped classroom, and to encourage collaborative learning activities so that students work in groups. All of this in response to the needs of the students. Evaluation. We need to check that the content we are teaching is really being acquired. We must also use digital tools to obtain information about the students' progress using games or questionnaires, to set up new activities that provide us with data about their performance and then compare them, and to observe their evolution, grade it and give feedback so that they improve and learn. We need to give them support, and if things go wrong, there is always improvement. Professional engagement. We must ensure that your teaching is appropriate. You must communicate with both pupils and parents using apps like Telegram about rules and events and pupils' progress and problems. But you must also communicate with your colleagues and experts to innovate in the classroom or help them in their daily lives. You should also try to learn in order to reinvent yourself and improve and expand your training. It is true that the use of technology in the classroom could be a problem, but if you find the right solution, you will provide quality teaching that is really useful not only for you, but also for your students. TPAC is a technology integration framework that includes three types of knowledge that teachers must combine to integrate the technology in their education. The technology, the use of computers, the content, the knowledge that you teach, and the pedagogical knowledge, how to teach that content. They can also mix. For example, if you know content about the Renaissance and you know how to teach that content, you develop the pedagogical content knowledge. If you use the technology to explain the Renaissance, you develop the technological content knowledge. And if you know how to use your technology to support your teaching, you develop the technological pedagogical knowledge. Key competencies is the group of knowledge, skills, and attitude that every single person must have to make and develop a task in an effective way and to make a personal upgrade. For example, if we are talking about a person in charge of making a public presentation, firstly, he will search and summarize the information. Then, he will study that presentation and finally present it. He follows different steps to achieve the objective. Gamification is a learning technique in a class that it is based on the use of different educative games whose aim is to obtain better results between students. For example, if I would like to teach my students how to add and subtract numbers, I will bring a game of a supermarket in which my students will role as a shop assistant and they will manage the prices. Pechacucha is a type of presentation that consists of exposing a topic in a specific time and space. The extension of the Pechacucha is 20 slides, and each of them you can only speak 20 seconds. The work must last 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and you must try to eliminate any silence and finish in the indicated time. For example, if I want to present a work of the most important writers of the 19th, with the characteristics of the period, each slide will talk about an author, another one will talk about the characteristics, and so on. Well, I think that the most important role that I have had on this course has been the leader, because I'm not the person who makes important decisions during the projects. The leader is like the parents of a family. If he or she is not working, if there is no one to control everything, the project will fail. Moreover, I believe that not everyone can be a good leader, and if you would like to be one of the group, if you would like to be a pre-leader, you will have to work harder than anyone else of the group. On the other hand, the most challenging role that I have played in this course has been the role of facilitator of the assignment, because it is one of the biggest responsibilities of the group. I mean, the facilitator has the role of reading the task, analyzing them, try to understand what you are reading, try to explain to your group what you are going to do. So if you don't understand something on the task and you explain to your groups, you will fail because of your mistakes. So it is a big responsibility that, like the role of the leader, not everyone is able to carry it. Well, now the mark that, from my point of view, I could have on this subject. As I said, from my point of view, the mark that I could have and that maybe I will get on this subject must be like a kind of combination between the mark of this video and the effort and the perseverance that I have put into all the projects. Because as my teacher said every single day, it is not just coming to the class and stay in a chair, because you can do whatever you want with your laptops. So according to a numerical number, if I need to get a mark, maybe I could have an 8 or a 9, I don't know. Well, thank you so much for watching me, and bye!